We are back now with Ryan Seacrest and Meredith Seacrest Leach, the siblings getting together to create their first children's book called The Make-Believers. It is so nice to see both of you. Good morning.
I'm loving this.
Yeah, we're
glad to see her than me, I'm sure, right?
I'm a first timer. So.
Welcome to
Meredith,
GMA.
you're a mom, 5-year-old, just like me. You are an uncle,
I'm a
Ryan.
Rebecca.
A funkle, the fun uncle. What's The Make-Believers about, Funkle Ryan?
It's celebrating children's ambition. You know, I have a chance to see my niece's creativity and also the ideas and dreams of the children we meet at pediatric hospitals around the country. And this taps into that in a really cool, fun way.
And it really does. With those little stories, I love those that have really diverse children. They can see themselves in each story. That was very important, wasn't it, Meredith?
Yes, definitely. I think, you know, again, I'm a 5-year-old, so I knew the audience I was speaking to when we wrote this, and we put in a lot of fun things. She loves chocolate chip pancakes, so you'll find that in the book.
Who doesn't love chocolate chip pancakes?
Singing llamas, of course, you know, why not?
And we know that make-believe is just so important to kids.
I mean, it really is. I think just being able to use your imagination, and it doesn't take a lot of toys to use your imagination. You know, you can make a blanket, a cape, a spatula, a wand, and so it's a simple message, but just, you know, how much fun kids can have playing make-believe.
Yeah.
I've loved seeing the vault of make-believe that you guys did when you
The
were little
real us.
kids. The real you, the true you.
Yeah, we played a lot growing up. I mean, I pretended to be Bon Jovi. She was the strobe light coordinator. I think I even hosted New Year's Eve shows for our parents on New Year's Eve.
So you knew what you were going to do.
I didn't realize it was manifestation then, George, but I do strongly believe it in the vision. When you do think about something or put it out there, it can come true. You can make those dreams a reality, and fortunately for me, I get to do what I always wanted to do.
Yeah. What was make-believe for you?
I mean, I was so excited to get invited into all his performances. He did. So I was he'd give me a lamp, and I would flash the lamp for the music videos to give some effects. But then I'd get my performance, and I
Cyndi
dressed up as
Lauper,
Cyndi
Madonna.
Lauper, Madonna. So we had so much fun. I mean, we were just making shows and creating
I
them
pretended to
here
be
at the
Casey
house.
Kasem and count down the top 40 when I was 9 years old.
Oh my God.
And I get to do that every weekend. So we believe in this concept.
I get it. I totally get it. So what's the division labor like on the book?
Go ahead. It's on you, superstar.
No, it was a fun collaboration, and we've been working together, for 15
So Meredith runs the Ryan
years now?
Seacrest Foundation, so we work together, and she had this idea from her daughter, and we got together, and actually Flora, who's watching right now, she had some input on the characters and some of the illustrations as well.
Yes.
Hi, Flora. It's great to see you.
Yeah,
You
there
have
she
adorable
is.
pictures with your mom and uncle. What was Flora's biggest thing? What was the most
What had to
important
be in the
thing
book?
to her in the book?
I mean, I think she loves, you know, there's a giant stuffed, you know, unicorn, there's the pancakes, mermaids, singing llamas. I mean, it was like all the things she likes, and they're in the book.
But it's like the perfect length, because I have had to read to a young child, and the attention span isn't so long, and so you can get in there, get the message out, and put them to sleep all in the perfect amount of time and pages.
And I love the different look of the kids. Some have glasses on.
Yes,
one is using
everybody's
a wheelchair.
represented in this book.
Yes. Exactly.
It really was important for us, for everyone who reads the book, every family to see themselves in this book. Yeah. And I think we accomplished that. Also, the font is big enough where we don't need our glasses to read it. That was important for me.
For the aunts and uncles, we appreciate that.
Exactly. Yes.
As well. We alluded to this. You are the executive director of the Ryan Seacrest Foundation. And I know this was part of the inspiration, and I've seen it firsthand, the work that you are doing in these children's hospitals. So how has that inspired the book as well?
Well, I think too, like Ryan mentioned, we have children in the book that, you know, in a wheelchair, have a hearing aid, you know, glasses, just representing all types of children going through maybe something. And we've been so inspired by the children we meet in the hospital, because they have ambitions and dreams, and even though they might have an illness, it doesn't mean that they don't have those dreams. I mean, when you visited us in Nashville, it was fantastic at the Seacrest studio. And so we wanted to just, I don't know, continue to carry that message about dreams.
In Atlanta now, moving to Atlanta.
We have a brand new one opening in just a few days in the Atlanta hospital, which we're super excited about. It's probably our biggest, most elaborate studio yet. We've got a couple more in the pipeline we'll be announcing, and it's wonderful work. And like Meredith said, there's never a shortage of dreamers inside the walls of these hospitals. And we hope that this book inspires other dreamers around the country.
Oh, there's no question it's going to. Before you go, month into Wheel of Fortune.
Oh my gosh, George. I told Robin backstage, I knew it was going to be fun. It is so much more fun than I thought it was going to be. It's wonderful to meet 3 new people every night and see how much the show means to them. A lot of them grew up with them. Their parents loved this show. Maybe their late grandmother watched with them and it's a memory for them. So to hear their stories and give away all the cash and prizes is truly so much fun. I try to actually not get too excited. I mean, I have to manage my enthusiasm when I'm on the air to not be too excited. I don't want to outshine any of the contestants' excitement.
Well, we can tell you are happy.
Yes,
Thank you both.
indeed.
Good to see you all.
Thank you guys. We really appreciate it. And The Make Believers is available tomorrow. I will be reading it probably 5 times in a row to Isabel.